because it's still like there are certain
Sopranos,
titles.
Dash. Sopranos.
Okay. Okay.
Mark, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
all
welcome.
good, all good. How you doing?
Welcome.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Am I late? Have we already started?
It's
Yeah,
perfect.
we're about an hour in, but it's okay. Like we're going for a 2-hour show, so you came in just in time.
I got off work just in time.
Well, it's perfectly fine. It's great to have you on. We have a dyslexic driving. It wasn't my idea. Noise lets me drive his car when I host his show, but Dash has taken the initiative. Folks, right behind where Mark is, that's where he does his videos. It's not much of a live streamer, but it's still a great setup. So, Mark, tell all the folks who you are, what you do, and then we'll carry on with the topic.
Hey, I'm Mark Foxx. I otherwise go by Real Mark Foxx. Used to be formerly Foxio Games. Been uploading since about 2008 to YouTube. I have actively started streaming now. Mainly stream to YouTube, a little bit of Twitch as well. I do the dual stream thing. But I've been uploading videos about the video game industry, video games, reviews, all sorts of topics. But right now, I think what my focus is going to be is on comedic, silly reviews of games so that they don't have to be necessarily on the ball with the timing. It's just something silly to watch, to enjoy, get some comedic effect from it. And if you want, you can always join me when I go live. I'm playing games. My focus is always on the video game side of things and things that have a video game connection or a nexus to it.
Excellent.
That's really cool.
We had to give the Sopranos treatment to Dan because Dash is poor. Thankfully, we're getting all these donations. I'm in two minds, Mark, because I'm Digny. My mentor recommended you to me. Wink, wink. And
yes, Digny.
Yeah, I'm in two minds as to whether or not I should fleece the hosts of this show for money. But I feel sorry for Dash, so he can keep all of his donation. Dash, what were you saying about this topic?
Oh my God, you're unbelievable. But yeah, yeah, this was a big, I don't know, this is just another kind of big L on, I guess, on both of their parts, but also a big win on their part because they both benefit from it. But, like, you know, it's embarrassing because Xbox didn't make Helldivers, and it's embarrassing because Helldivers did better on the Xbox platform than it did Sony.
Well, it just shows that there's it just shows that there's a new era now in console gaming. It's cooperation. It's not competition. And when you realize that the PC gaming market is so much bigger and the mobile gaming market is so much bigger on top of that, it makes sense that the console games should collaborate and should evolve into essentially entry-level PCs that put convenience at their core. Mark, what do you make of Helldivers 2 debuting on Xbox?
So, first of all, I find it very surprising considering that everyone's talking about Xbox kind of dying off, and I don't think Xbox is doing as badly as people say. I think Xbox is doing quite okay for the most part. They just made a lot of missteps, and a lot of that has to do with the DEI policies and whatnot. Digny, he sounds very similar to a guy I used to know, but he's not here anymore. But Digny mentioned something very interesting, is that the mobile market blows everything else out of the water. And it's easy for us real gamers, us hardcore, serious gamers, to forget just how many people are on cell phones and tablets. So now it's no longer PC gaming master race versus console peasants. No, the console players are in with us PC gamers, and we have to band together against the mobile peasants. Those are the new peasants.
True. The Genshins and the...
I do love how it seems to be like causing the end of the console exclusive as well. Give people more choice, you'll have more development.
Even like the mobile games are starting to come to PC and console now because they're taking more memory.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say there's almost no difference. But another thing about it for us that we sort of take for granted is yeah, we're gamers. We look at playing games on this phone and we sort of scoff at it. All right. But then you've got people like my 70-something-year-old mom who plays Candy Crush. And they've been able to monetize the hell out of that because now you've got these people, they're not really like in the know about video games, and you can hose them because you could sell them little advertisements, you know, and pop-up ads and all that. So it's a very appealing market to hit the normies and the boomers and the elderly people. And we don't take account that's sort of where they're, you know, thriving because they're able to sell things that would not fly with us. I mean, we hear, oh, let's put some ads in gaming, and we go on a full-fledged revolt. They're not going to get that out of those boomers. Those boomers will just keep playing their crappy mobile games and download another and another and another. My mom's got 25 mobile games that are all exactly the same, and she only plays like 2 of them. But, you know, it counts as a download or whatever.
Well, middle-aged, thankfully, folks, or not thankfully, depending on your perspective, middle-aged women are not that wealthy. The mobile gaming market is extremely popular in the second and third world because of how expensive in their part of the world consoles and even entry-level PCs are. I think this is good news. I want there to be more collaboration in the gaming space because we've seen what Xbox has done on their own after buying up and gobbling up all of these franchises, and it hasn't been too good. So the more energy you can inject into a hub, the better, to me at least.
So to add to that, when you think about the mobile market, as Jace was saying, one of the biggest markets there, one of the biggest demographics is kids. Roblox, key example. Also, you have a lot of the Asian market where people spend very little time at home, especially like in Japan, where, you know, students are out at the school nearly the entire day, even after classes have ended, or workers who are at work for a large portion of the day. They're commuting on trains, buses, and other forms of transportation where they do not have to pay attention. They're not driving. So to them, they need something they can game on the go. Why buy something for $200 to $800 or $1,200 for some of these little portable gaming systems when you can just play it on your phone?
Exactly.
Well, let's ask Red and Rhoda what they make of this topic, because we don't want to exclude anyone. We're a very welcoming community within the network, especially if you're a minority. So, Red,
except the Dan.
What do you make of this topic?
Well, I think that it's pretty good that the Helldivers 2 actually is doing well on Xbox, but I kind of don't like it how they were like hijacked basically by Sony, you know, with their because you know when they had the Sony you know, PSN requirement or whatever, and then like it pretty much banned it on Steam like in multiple countries because of it. So and another thing I was talking about before, I saw someone mentioning in the chat earlier. I can't remember your.
Well, while Red is doing that, and while someone else is typing.
No, I found it. Yeah, I found it. It's from Ironcaster earlier. They wanted to count the Steam players for the metrics to active PSN users. That's very similar to pretty much exactly what Roblox did for that Gilded. That's exactly what they did. They took over Gilded and they wanted to
that's why Roblox has more of a player base than even Steam, because of all the collaborations they make and all the things that they gobble up. Although I do find it very important to mention what Jose, that's what I call Jace. I call him Jose because he looks Mexican. Yes, Microsoft has collaborated. It wasn't with, I don't think it was with Asus. It was with the Republic of Gamers for the handheld Xbox.
Yeah, now, Asus is Republic of Gamers. That's
okay. That's their brand. No, I'm so much of a rookie. I didn't know they were the same thing. That just goes to show that I have no prior experience doing this. But I will point out right here, right now, that the last thing I expected Xbox to do was collaborate to make a handheld. That would be like, I don't know, America collaborating with Sweden to make a car that didn't rust. It's like I don't expect you guys to. What are you doing? This car has to rust. Rust is American as it gets.
Digny, everything's an Xbox now.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're trying to push that. Even your Amazon Fire Stick is an Xbox. Even though it's not
My
up
toaster's
fast.
an Xbox.
Anyone can be Spider-Man. Anything could be an Xbox.
My toilet bowl identifies as an Xbox.
Rhoda's hat is an Xbox, and that was just to make sure Rhoda can get his perspective. What do you make of all this?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that PSN thing. I'd completely
Your hat is an Xbox? Well done.
What is an Xbox?
Your hat.
My hat? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
saying this stream is an Xbox. But yeah, I'd completely forgotten about all that PSN crap that they were trying to do on Steam. That was absolutely disgusting. So I guess it's kind of cool that it's like it's developed in such a way that it ends up with their opponents getting a win. So I don't remember the last Xbox win. It must have been like the 360 era.
Well, just to let everyone know, the first hour of this show was the Xbox One, and Mark's entry was Game Pass. So that's how we're correlating with Xbox, because the first half bit shaky, but now that we've got this very talented person with us, things are on the up. But we'll find a way to mess it up. We will. We're Xbox.
Yes, Microsoft is really good at screwing things up.
Exactly.
Oh, believe me. Yeah, scale bound.
Yep.
What scale bound?
It's
the scale bound.
It's
scale
company.
bound was
No.
everyone knows what scale bound.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Microsoft is as I said before, is the company of missed opportunities. It's sad that that's the case, but Microsoft and Google are actually very similar in that beyond the thing that made them, they're not a very good company. I mean, for Microsoft, what's the thing that really made them? Windows. Windows. And for Google, the search engine. Okay, YouTube wasn't made by them. Okay, they bought it and they just let it do its own thing. No wonder it's such a stellar success. And that's the thing. The corporate types need to understand, and I think this is a great conclusion to this topic, is that be custodians. Don't take charge of the things you buy up. Be custodians of them. Be protectors of them, right? And let the creative types that you actually bought out take the reins, see where it goes. If it goes wrong like Bungie did for Sony, then you can meddle and do your own thing. But just in the first instance, be custodians. And Xbox actually did a very good job at being custodians with Bethesda. And that they told Bethesda, no, we're delaying Starfield. Get it done, but get it right. We don't want Fallout 76 levels of buggy, broken nonsense. We want a game that will do well for the first month or two, make us hundreds of millions of dollars, which it did, and then no one will ever hear from it in 12 months. And that's exactly what it. I know you laugh, Jose, but that was considered. Starfield was considered Xbox's greatest success when it released. So I think on that note, we're going